So in this video, I want to compare and contrast the Global 8-inch chef's knife to the Miyabi Kaizen 8-inch chef's knife. I personally am going to tell you I really prefer the Miyabi Kaizen for a multitude of reasons, and let's get into it. First and foremost, this knife is completely and totally handmade from scratch, which means the fit and finish is second to none. Every single corner of the blade has been rounded down, as you can see. There are no sharp edges anywhere but the blade, and everything is completely and totally 100% flush. On top of that, you have really nice attention to detail, like the logo being carved into the back of the handle, or this beautiful mosaic pin right there. It's actually not a single piece of metal. It is rather about 15 to 20 little tiny pieces of stainless steel, copper, and bronze that have been placed in a little design and then pushed into the handle, just to really give you an idea of how much heart and soul goes into making this knife. By contrast, the Global is pretty rustic, all things considered. You can see the lines where it's been buffed and forged. It has 90-degree angles everywhere. They haven't really rounded anything out. And that's sort of that knife. With that said, let's actually discuss the cutting angles and the cutting edges. The Miyabi uses VG10 for the blade, which is actually the gold standard in knife making, while the Global uses Chromova 18, which is a relatively soft steel at about 56 to 58, compared to the 60 to 61 hardness that Miyabis have. And what that means is the Miyabi is going to need to be sharpened and honed much less often than the Global will. The cutting edges are very different too. The Global is ground down to a very respectable 15 degrees, while the Miyabi is hand sharpened using a 3-step process to an insane 9-degree cutting angle. And to put that in perspective, not only is that a single-digit cutting angle compared to a double-digit cutting angle, but it's about 50% thinner than the Global, so it is a exponentially sharper knife. The Miyabi has a full tang going through this micarta handle, which is a composite handle that has a really beautiful grain structure, as you can see. And what a lot of people don't realize about the Global is that it in fact does not have a real tang. It has no tang whatsoever. It's a hollow handle that's been filled with sand and welded onto the blade. So that's something you might want to think about. Now, both knives are great. I'll put links down to both below. And if you have any questions, any comments, or any concerns, let me know. But otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.